Good morning and happy hump day. It is December 6th, 7:30. Welcome to Breakfast with Bridgett. Hope you're keeping warm this morning. It is much colder than it was yesterday morning, and it'll be getting much colder tonight. Meteorologist Candace Campos is here with our forecast. You know, we had some record highs, and now we're getting into these lows, Candace, but I like it.
Right, it is kind of nice out there, right? And temperatures right now, we're starting off in the 40s and 50s across Central Florida. We have a nice breeze in place. So we always compare it to, oh, you have, a cold day and then you'll get a warm afternoon. That's not the case. It's going to be a cold morning and a cool afternoon. So let's take it to the map, show you what's going on outside. We have a real mixed bag of stuff going on this week. So prepare yourself. So take a live look at those temperatures right now. We're at 49 in Palm Coast through Daytona Beach. Bridget, we're at 50 in Ocala, 55 from Orlando through Kissimmee, 56 in Cocoa Beach. Right now, our winds primarily are out of the northwest, and that's going to continue to funnel in real nice, dry, clear, cool conditions out there, nice crisp air. The breeze picking up between 9 and 13 miles per hour so far today. Now, throughout the afternoon, the winds will continue to pick up. We will get some gusts upwards about 20 today, so it will be blustery at times, but your highs, though, beautiful. 64 degrees, running well below average for this time of the year. But these 60s won't last long. We'll have a day tomorrow in the upper 60s, and then we'll be back into the upper 70s for your weekend. But for tonight, feel festive. It's going to be a really nice night tonight. So if you have the chance maybe to go see some of the Christmas decorations or around your neighborhood, or hop in the car and go somewhere. Temperatures are going to be nice. The skies will be clear. We also have the rocket launch later on today, if that's also your cup of tea overnight. About 11 o'clock is when our launch is scheduled. But then temperatures for tonight and into early tomorrow morning will be the coldest. So today is the coldest afternoon. Tomorrow will be the coldest morning. Will be about 39 for your wake-up temperature in Ocala, 42 in the Villages, 47 in Palm Coast, about 46 in Orlando. But there will be that potential for some patchy frost across our northwestern zones. So here's where the mixed bag comes into play. So we'll have frost early tomorrow morning. We'll continue to warm up pretty quickly throughout the afternoon on Thursday into the near 70-degree mark. We'll go into the upper 70s, though, as we head into your Saturday. A little more cloud cover for the weekend, but not a washout. One thing we are watching, though, Bridget, and I know it's a little early, but we want to show you some of our long-range models here. By Sunday morning and into the afternoon, we are watching the arrival of our next cold front. That's expected to arrive as we head into your Sunday afternoon, into the evening hours. The potential for strong to severe storms can't be ruled out. This modeling, by the way, which is our GFS model, shows it moving out through Sunday. The European model holds some of that activity until early Monday morning, like overnight into Monday morning. So that's something we're going to continue to watch. In the meantime, though, we're still dry. We're still comfortable throughout the rest of the week. But I do want to show you that little alert sign on Sunday. A lot of
Yeah.
people switch their brains. Hurricane season is over. You don't have those sea breeze thunderstorms every afternoon. People tend to let their guard down a little bit. So I want to make sure that people remember that Sunday could be kind of a finicky day when it comes to the severe weather, or it might not be severe, it just might be some heavy rain. So just play that into your planning schedule for all the
Okay.
holiday and Christmas festivities going on.
I have a question on the fly, Candace, because we are
Oh,
headed up to New Jersey to
hmm
see my new baby niece. And,
yes.
the kids are excited. They want to see their new baby cousin.
hmm
But I understand that that system is also affecting the Northeast. I could see from your map
It
there.
is.
But
It
they've been
is.
begging to see snow. Is that totally
Ooh.
out of the question? I mean, I know it's on the fly,
Hold
but
on, let's look. Hold on, give me a
yeah, I'm
second.
just curious.
Let's look. All right. Let's see if our producer can pop up. Here we go.
Just rain.
A little bit. Where'd you say we're going?
This is going to be southern New Jersey,
Um,
like Philadelphia area.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
close. It's gonna be close, Bridget.
At least that's not a travel day for us, though. So that's good
I
because
mean, hey,
that's
we could get a little bit, but that'll be by Monday. We'll be back by Monday.
we're leaving Monday afternoon.
So maybe,
Maybe I should change the flight.
um, you know, it's gonna be close. I'll keep you posted. I'll watch
Yeah,
that. Normally,
yeah.
I don't sit there and
You
That
know
would
these
be nice,
Florida
though.
kids, they want to see snow.
That is all. Alessia saw snow when she was 2. Doesn't remember it, obviously. So now
Mm,
I'm like, but look, you did see snow. And she's like, yeah, I
yeah.
don't remember it, Mom. So
I know. And even the kids in the Northeast aren't seeing as much snow as, their parents did growing up because,
that's true.
the climate is just so different now. So even the snowfall inches are lower there. So,
Mhm.
but if there's a chance, it's there, not here.
Well, you got that right. Unless you go to like ice at the Gaylord Palms, where you're guaranteed to have to wear your winter
Right.
gear.
Right.
But interesting you say that. Orlando right now at this point of the year is on track to being the hottest year on record.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of places across the country that are at least in the top 5. All of our reporting stations here in Central Florida are top 3 for the hottest years ever. So
Wow.
unless something drastic happens in the next 3 weeks, I think we're pretty much guaranteed to see a top 5 for sure.
Yeah, yeah, wow. That's really interesting to look at, and I'm glad to hear, the end of hurricane season too. So that doesn't mean we
Bye
won't have
bye, hurricane
storms,
season.
but yeah,
Yes,
yes,
exactly. All right.
yes.
Well, good luck. I'll be doing the
Yeah.
snow dance for you there,
Okay.
but not on travel day.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Candace. All
You're
right.
welcome. Bye.
Bye bye. So, yeah, hope you're keeping warm out there. And like she said, be prepared to bundle up a little bit tighter into the evening. Maybe even if you want to watch the rocket launch overnight outside, you're going to want to bundle up. Let's head out on the roads. Trooper Steve is in Results One this morning, and you've got a fun day lined up. Good morning.
Good morning, Bridget. Yeah, I'm seeing you track that snow. It's like I
Uh
missed
huh.
it right when I came down
Yeah, and you
back
were
from New York, and
driving.
then they got hit. It was crazy. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. And then
You just
I've
missed
had
it.
some Yeah, I just had some snowy vacations this year. It's like everywhere I'm going, it's ice cold, and there is like this much ice on the road. So I'll
Now,
see
you
some
have
probably
seen snow
snow
this
this weekend.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, a few times, a few times. So when do you go on vacation? When do you leave?
I leave tomorrow and then come back
Okay.
Monday. And she said Monday was the highest chance that there might be a flurry or something. So we'll see.
Well, maybe you'll get lucky, or the kids will
Yeah.
get lucky. I think at this point, our age, we're like, look, we saw
Yeah.
it, I'm good, kind of thing.
Right, right,
So yeah, I
right.
leave town. I leave town Friday night, and then I'm off next week. So
Mm-hmm.
another snow-filled vacation.
Snow filled. Are you going
S-
west?
we're going off the coast east.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll tell you guys where I'm
Okay.
going. We're
Yeah, we
going.
don't.
We're yeah.
You
We
can tell
try to
us
be
later.
like
I'm
a
not in
little
your
sneak.
business.
Yeah. No, I'll
You'll
tell
tell us
y'all.
your
I'm headed
business
to
when you're
Iceland.
ready. Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So,
Iceland for a week.
okay. And now that will be what kind of temperatures there? It's
Right now, current temperatures right now, the high is like 35.
okay. Okay. So it's manageable.
Uh,
It's not sub
it is
zero.
manageable because the last trip I was in was like -2, -3. So
Mm,
this
yeah.
is like a beach to
Right,
me.
right,
So
right. You're
sounds
ready.
pretty good. But yeah,
Yeah.
today's going to be a good day. We have Trooper Steve on patrol today. An interesting topic. I like to do these safety things, whether it's stop sign or just general stuff. And we talk
Mm-hmm.
about restraints, our seatbelts for people,
Right.
but we don't talk often about how we keep our animals restrained in our vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we're going to hit the road today about 10 a.m. Maybe I'm trying to work a special guest, Trooper Margaret, to join me in the truck today. She's wild when we drive, so
I would
it'll
think
be interesting
Teresa
for me
would
to show
be
you.
more well behaved for that, right?
She is 100. You are so right. You know my girls,
So
because
why are you
Teresa
gonna
sits on
pick
the
Margaret?
because not everyone has an angel that takes care of that's such a good
But you can
dog. So
show
I
both
want to show.
examples.
Yeah, because Margaret's nickname is Dennis, for Dennis the Menace,
Oh, wow.
and
That's very telling.
so yeah, and she loves being with me when I'm
In your
driving,
lap.
and I do not allow her in my lap. So we're going to go over some seatbelt stuff that I use to keep her butt in the
So
passenger
you do
seat.
you use the harness combined with the seatbelt, or you have some other?
I just use a leash that attaches to the seatbelt, and I put it on her collar, enough to where she has free roam in the passenger seat, but
Okay.
it stops her from coming to me. And we're burying the lead here, so you got to watch at 10 a.m. over at clickorlando.com.
All right. And you have some other plans later too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some lunch today at a grand opening. So they're called and Sons Italian Market, and we've been talking about this Boomtown series all across Central Florida. The Oviedo Mall is going over an expansion, and everyone and anyone knows I love food. So
Mm-hmm.
being 50% Italian, I am going to go check out this Italian market. They have a ribbon cutting at 2:30 today, and I am sure that I will be coming back tomorrow with a
Mm-hmm.
box of treats for you guys. So that'll
And
be
me
fun.
being
Come on out, anybody who's
100%
willing.
hungry, I am going to partake as well.
Well, Bridget,
Full
I
blooded.
know that's a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff going on, but we do have some problems out on the roadway too.
Okay. All right. Tell us about it.
Let's get to business right now. So I-4 out in Seminole, you guys are bumper to bumper. Check this out. So this crash out in the median here affecting both lanes of traffic. So your east and westbound lanes. This is directly like the halfway point between 434 and Lake Mary Boulevard. There's no exit or entrances through here other than the rest area. So please be careful as you're cruising through here. The main crash is in the eastbound lane. So go orange towards Seminole, but westbound, you can see that road ranger there with troopers on both shoulders. So please be careful. The delays are intense. This is DOT cam I'm talking way east. And
Hmm.
the delay westbound is incredible. Bridget, I even text our boss this morning letting her know, hey, we have heavy delays. So hope you
Mm-hmm.
make our anchor meeting at 8:30. And
Yeah.
she's like, I'm watching. So drive times are kind of high. Check these out. 39 minutes. This is some of the highest I've seen
Mm.
probably in the past couple of months if you're coming from Lake Mary Boulevard right now. So add that time so we don't have any secondary crashes outside it. Look at the red on that. Lake Mary to Maitland, 23 minutes at 22 miles an hour. Speed limit there is 55 to 60. So you can tell we're facing some issues. Sand Lake and OBT, we've cleared this crash out. Out on the east side, Lake Nona, man, you guys are the hot topic, whether it's the expansion of the possible project on Boggy Creek or a crash happened at Kirby Smith. Northbound, we're backed up to Tyson. Be careful. But Brevard County, you guys are doing great this morning. No problems, even southern portion. So, Bridget, outside of that,
Mm-hmm.
it's the only big thing I'm watching right now, and it's causing some
Mm-hmm.
problems.
Yeah, I was thinking, should the boss take the alternate route from that area
I'm
or
sure I've been texting with her a little bit. I said, check your GPS before you leave the house. You may want to take Markham Woods to bypass all that mess.
mm,
So hopefully we'll clear it out soon. But you saw it. No lanes are
mm-hmm.
blocked. It's just the slowdowns that are causing the
Mm-hmm.
big problems.
Yep, yep. All right. Thank you, Trooper Steve. We'll see you at 10 a.m. you said?
Yes, ma'am.
10 a.m. All right. See you then.
Bye bye.
Thanks. I want to get to a little bit of news now. Out in Tallahassee this morning, there will be a bit of a showdown once again. This feud continues. The Florida Supreme Court set to hear arguments in the lawsuit between suspended Orange Osceola State Attorney Monique Worrell and Governor Ron DeSantis. Supporters of Worrell took a bus to Tallahassee early this morning to help show their support for her, and they say her removal was unconstitutional. And the governor's attorneys are arguing she had been undercharging violent offenders and putting the community at risk. Both sides have 20 minutes today to make their cases to the state Supreme Court justices, and that will begin at 10:30 this morning. So, of course, we'll have updates coming up on News 6 at noon and the 4 p.m. news, as well as clickorlando.com. In Jacksonville, there was an emergency landing. It was a flight that left Orlando International Airport. But here's what happened. Some very scary moments on board. The pilot made that emergency landing. Two passengers were arguing. The word bomb was being thrown around. And Ezzy Castro has new video and more on these tense moments.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for messing up your traffic plan.
Cell phone video shows a man and a woman in handcuffs inside a Breeze Airways plane in Jacksonville. The flight had left Orlando International Airport yesterday afternoon and was headed to Rhode Island, but made an emergency landing in Jacksonville after passengers say they overheard the word bomb on the plane.
The people were talking about claiming the other person had a bomb during their flight. The people around them heard the word bomb, reported to the airline. they're obligated to land the plane.
According to passengers, the couple got into an argument during the flight, which was only in the air for 45 minutes before they were diverted.
A dad and his daughter got up and walked back, and they said, we asked to get moved because someone was talking about a bomb that they had.
Yikes. Well, glad that everyone got off safely there, and it's too bad that their travel plans were interrupted, but at least it was a safe landing and they detained those individuals. An update now on the reward for information that can help find a missing mother from Mount Dora. Nicole Baldwin has been missing over a month now, and there is a $5,000 reward for information on her whereabouts. Now, Nicole Baldwin is a 41-year-old mother. She was last seen more than a month ago in her neighborhood in Mount Dora, Lancaster at Loch Leven. Police say she left all her personal belongings at home, and they have gone back to the community several times and around that area, but have yet to turn up any new information in that investigation to find Baldwin. So anyone with information is being asked to call Mount Dora Police. Again, a $5,000 reward being offered now in the Nicole Baldwin case. We're taking a quick break. We'll be right back. And this is a very great story. You'll want to take notes on this if you have little ones and you want to look for ways to teach them about finances, because that is, one of those life skills you need that's not always necessarily happening in school or taught very, intensely. But a local mom has created a new app to teach young people about earning and saving money. It's called Busy Kid, and News 6 investigator Mike Holfeld visited the family to see how it works in today's Make Ends Meet.
Back in the day, they taught us how to spend money, but they never really taught us how to budget money and save.
Sharon Rodriguez is teaching 9-year-old Layla and 6-year-old Malaya the value of work and earning a buck, 21st century style.
How in the world did you find out about it?
Honestly, I Googled it.
She says there were several app options that chart kids' chores and money earned, but she settled on Busy Kid.
However often you want that child to do that chore is how you can assign it.
What kind of chores do you do?
I do the dishes, clean the bathroom, make my bed.
The girls were folding laundry the day we visited, earning allowance for the holidays.
And this is what you got with some of your money?
Yes.
And what's the name of this doll?
Toshi.
Mom says the app designates the money earned for saving and spending.
Every time I pay Layla her allowance, 40% automatically gets generated for her to be able to spend. 50% automatically goes into her savings account to where she can't touch at all.
Sharon pays the girls weekly. The money is moved to this debit card.
Overall, I think that it is a great starter to be able to teach kids about managing money and also making money.
Mike Hofeld getting results, News 6.
I love that. So that app is called Busy Kid. It reminds me of my childhood. Of course, we didn't have apps back then, but we were signing contracts when I was a kid for chores. So there was a contract. My dad would draw up these contracts, and it would be, a certain amount of money for all the different chores. And, we would be, bound to these contracts. So I was working on contracts long before I got into the news business, which is kind of funny. So, but that's great. That is a great thing. Busy Kid. So check out that app for sure. This is some good news, too. Duke Energy is saying that some customers will see a little decrease in their bills for once. We have, normally we're talking about bills going up, but today Duke Energy says customers will see lower monthly bills starting in January. The utility provider says power bills will go down between 5 to 7% on average, maybe about $11. And Duke says the reduction comes from a combination of lower storm recovery responses needed this year, as well as lower fuel costs. So good news there. And when it comes to the airport, they say, take an Uber or get a friend or family member to take you, or pay for parking when it comes to air travel, and you have to get there to the airport first. But there could be another option in the future. Take a look at this. Leaders at MCO are considering using air taxis. Look at that. The first test flight in Florida took place last month in Tampa, and the goal is to cut down on the congestion while getting people to where they need to go. And so far, there's no timeline for when the air taxis could show up in Orlando. But do you think you would take one? I don't know. Depends on the price, and I guess I would maybe try it once, but I'm not crazy about helicopters, so that would be a little scary to me, but I guess it just depends on how well it goes. We'll see. We'll see. And now out to Disney. We have this special story from Mark Lehman. It is a special week for families of fallen heroes, and Disney gathered together what they called a healing retreat at Disney World, part of the Gary Sinise Foundation events founded by the actor Gary Sinise, known for his roles in movies like Apollo 13 and Forrest Gump. But through his foundation, he really helps serve and honor veterans and their families. So Mark has a look at the foundation serving those who served at Disney this week.
In a secluded area at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort is a special place to honor and reflect. A remembrance garden filled with hundreds of flags, each one representing a hero who gave the ultimate sacrifice, some with special mementos and notes from family.
It's a very special way that they can have a moment in the middle of all of this to remember their loved one.
It's all part of a 5-day healing retreat for more than 700 families of fallen military heroes. The annual Snowball Express event organized by the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Why is it so important to do this for these families?
It's so important because it gives them an opportunity for us to show them that they are not forgotten and that we will never.
And like in years past, the families took part in a walk of gratitude right down Main Street in the Magic Kingdom.
And we were there to thank them and recognize them and honor their fallen hero. And it's very special for Disney.
Organizers say all of this is for the families to feel surrounded by love and remember their loved one, but also to help with the healing process, creating new memories this holiday season.
What our goal is to give them the time and the space to have that experience and then to take that into something happier and more joyful.
At Walt Disney World Resort, Mark Lehman, Getting Results, News 6.
What a beautiful way to honor those families and, give them, time to reflect and have those moments to just try to have healing as well as, some fun times as well to make new memories at Disney. What a great thing that Gary Sinise Foundation and Disney World are doing for those families. Well, we want to tell you about a big holiday shopping spree we have at clickorlando.com. Insiders. So if you're not an insider yet, make sure you get to clickorlando.com and sign up for the free insider program. And once you sign up, you get access to special content and access to enter contests that we have. We have some really great giveaways. So the latest one is sponsored by Dunkin', and it will help you, get some of this holiday shopping done. Yesterday we talked about how people are spending less on gifts and charities this year. This will be a way for you to, bless others. So we're giving insiders a chance to win a $750 holiday shopping spree. And here's the great thing. A lot of times with these contests, you can enter as many times as you want. And so this is one of those. You can enter the shopping spree contest as many times as you want through next Wednesday. So you have 7 days to keep entering to win. Because, today's the 6th, and you go through the 13th, and you can enter as many times as you want. Again, that is free to sign up. Head over to clickorlando.com, and good luck. And make sure you sign up for the Insider Guide, because that's always fun content, and it's fun to share as well. And be sure to let me know if you would like to see anything on Breakfast with Bridgett. Maybe you have an interesting topic. Maybe you have an interesting event you want to get the word out about. Just let us know. You can email me at bwb@wkmg.com, and we hope to hear from you soon. And I hope that you stay warm today. Make sure to bundle up, dust off those coats, and maybe get out the space heater. I know I had to use the space heater, but I don't know. Some people are they're able to tough it out. But I had to use the space heater this morning at least. But I didn't turn the heat on in the house. So good luck with that. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7:30. Make it a great day.